What's up, guys? So I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about this Wizards loss, this overtime loss to the Charlotte Hornets that just happened on, I want to say, Wednesday. Hold on. Yeah, so the Wizards overtime game, they lost 124 to 129. Um yeah, basically just wanted to like share my thoughts on this because I just thought this game was like, and yes, Yes, I do. Even though I haven't been like keeping my recaps and stuff, I do watch the games. And a lot of times I come home and I'm tired, and I'll watch the game, and I'll like be falling asleep or fall asleep during the game, or don't remember what the hell happened. So it's hard for me to give you these recaps, but I did want to talk about this. So, stats. Gonna start. Okay, so I didn't even notice when he played, but Dwayne Bacon played for 13 minutes. He had 2 points and one rebound. Cody Zeller, 16 minutes of play. He had 4 points, one assist, three rebounds. Michael Carter Williams had 11 points. He had, yeah, just 11 points in 18 minutes. Frank Kaminsky had 12 points. He's actually really good for them. Pretty decent. He made all his free throws, and they were fouling him like they thought he wasn't going to make it because he had a bad free throw percentage last year, but he went, and I guess he worked on his free throw making because he was making his free throws, and I think he only missed like one. Um, Nicholas Batum was out. He only scored 2 points, three rebounds, one assist in his 14 minutes because he went out at I think like halftime. He had an elbow contusion, so he was out most of the game. And then he was out, so his replacement, freaking murderer Jeremy Lamb, came in and scored 24 points. 24 points off the bench. He had 7 rebounds and he had 5 assists. He played for 37 minutes. So he crushed the Wizards. I'm pretty sure if he wasn't playing tonight or if Nicholas Batum was out there and we were out, like Nicholas Batum was out there and he was like coming off, if Jeremy Lamb was coming off the bench, that we probably would have had maybe a little bit better outcome. But Jeremy Lamb was going wherever he wanted, doing whatever he wanted, scoring at will. Nobody was really like coming at him at all. Kelly Oubre was like playing defense on him towards the end of the game, but Batum was no, Lamb was doing whatever he wanted, whatever he wanted. Kemba Walker, he had 24 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. He played for 40 minutes. This is, of course, because the game went in overtime. Why everybody's numbers are like everybody's playing time is elevated. Um, Marvin Williams. Marvin Williams actually he was playing really well last night. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. Marvin Williams had 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. First of all, I mean I know that like everybody said that he sucks, but I know he really didn't suck. He was just kind of like in a funk and just wasn't happy with his life. But Dwight Howard really came out there and did his thing. I actually sent myself some notes. Oh yeah, Marvin Williams and Jeremy Lamb were really killing it. But Dwight Howard does not suck. He has come back and he's lost weight and he's got his athleticism back in this game. And he was out there. He had 26 points. So he was actually the highest scorer for the Charlotte Hornets. He had 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. He also had a freaking crazy ass block shot at the end, which I really feel like that was a foul. The block on Bradley Beal at the end when they were trying to not tie the game, but probably they were trying to close the game so it wouldn't go into overtime. And he blocked the hell out of him. Let's see. Yeah, Dwight Howard had a pretty crazy game. Him and Gortat were battling a lot, and so I feel like that brought out some really great attributes for Gortat going against, you know, a guy like Dwight Howard, who was his vet. When he was a rookie, Dwight Howard was his vet. That's the person who took him on his wing. And basically, they used to like go at each other so hard in practice. They had to trade. Gortat because it was a lot of competition in Orlando, so he ended up getting traded to Phoenix, I believe. Um, so Marcin Gortat had 8 points, he had 3 assists, and he had 11 rebounds. So Gortat has been doing really well with his assists. He had a career high 7 assists the other night, one of the games, and he's actually been really expanding his game. Like I know a lot of people say he was trash last season after what happened in the finals. Everybody was like, "Oh, Gortat is trash," but he's really not trash. He's 33 years old, maybe 34. I'm not sure, and he's really actually been working on like expanding his game and doing more for the team because I mean he always had the pick and roll chemistry with John Wall, and he's always been a really good screen setter. But now he's really been working on his game a lot, like his assists, his passing, his ball handling a little bit, his ability to make shots, jump shots when he's open. I noticed that last season. Markieff Morris is out. He played out there for 34 minutes. He had 14 points. He had 8 rebounds and he had 1 assist. Uh, Bradley Beal had 22 points. He had 2 rebounds. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He played for 41 minutes. John Wall had 31 points. So John Wall had a better game. They missed, like, our offense was not clicking like that. He missed a lot of shots, but he did end up scoring 31 points. After we went into overtime, he got the rest of his 31. Tim Frazier had 3 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds in 12 minutes. Jody Meeks came out with 9 points. He did really decently out there. Jan Mahinmi, this was one of his better games, and I know that's crazy because he had 3 points. He had 5 rebounds though. He had 1 assist. He fouls a lot, a lot, a lot. We spent a lot of time in the penalty, like a lot of time. Like we probably spent more half a quarter. Like by the time it got to 7 minutes, we were always in the penalty. By the time I got to 7 minutes, the last few quarters, and yeah, probably like 3 out of the 4 quarters, if not the whole game. So we were in the penalty a lot. So they shot a lot of free throws, and they were making, a lot of them. Kelly Oubre played for 23 minutes. He had 9 rebounds. No, he had 9 points. 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He was playing decent defense. Especially there was like a moment where I want to say it's in here. Yeah. Kelly shot a three. He missed. John got the missed, and then yeah, Gortat got the rebound and sent it to John. John missed, and then Gortat made the jump shot. So I thought that was pretty cool because Gortat's out there switching it up, mixing it up out here on people. What I did notice is that Otto Porter didn't play a lot of minutes. Like he was out majority of the quarters. He only played 28 minutes, and that's because he was in the entire overtime. He's in the whole 5 minutes of overtime. So before that, he only had like 20, and it wasn't a full 28 minutes that he played. It was 27 minutes and some seconds because he was in for 22 minutes the first time. I guess they rounded it, but he didn't play that much. He really didn't play that much. He had 12 points. He only had 4 rebounds, and he had an assist. He really didn't play like that. Somebody said, I read, somebody was saying how, oh, what's his name? Bradley Beal lost the game for us. I guess because of the missed free throw and the block shot and then the missed shots and overtime and stuff like that. But I really wouldn't say he lost the game for us. He definitely didn't single-handedly lost the game. We lost the game ourselves off of the lack of defense and lack of being able to close out. Like, we had a good lead, and then for it to come down like that, we really still could have won. But the whole overtime, like the whole missing the free throw, and we end up going into overtime and stuff like that, that wasn't good at all. Yeah, like that just wasn't good. I don't want to blame one certain person. It definitely wasn't the bench because the bench went out there and did what it was supposed to do. Mike Scott actually scored 13 points. He had three threes. He actually was really doing his thing. He was really he came off the bench and was scoring for us. He was getting buckets for us. What he does, he's at least consistent in being impactful in games as well as Jody Meeks. Those are two really actually good signings that we got in the off season that I really didn't know too much about them. But yeah, they come out there and consistently like give buckets and stuff to us. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, I like the battle between Gortat and Dwight Howard. I like to see him step his game up against certain people and stuff like that. Yeah, we really weren't scoring that well. Like, our offense was not clicking, and we just need to be able to know that we have to play a lot better defense if our offense isn't clicking. Like, what do we think is about to happen? We're just about to just win it off what? Luck? But I noticed that Otto Porter did not play that much. Markieff Morris played a lot more minutes than he did, took a lot more shots than he did. And what I really feel like is Otto has not been playing like himself. Like, he hasn't been doing the things that's going to help us win. Like, he hasn't been playing like our glue guy. I know a lot of people might not agree with me for this, but I'm always going to call out things when I see things going weird or being different than the way that I think they should go. Like, he hasn't been, yeah, like in the last few games he's been getting rebounds and stuff, but he's just not where I want him to be. Like, last season, there will be those moments where like things would be going on, like, and somebody would come out of nowhere and grab the rebound and put it back, or somebody would come out of nowhere and block something, not block a shot, but he would come out of nowhere and like play defense where no one else was at, and he was just that person, that X factor that was making things click, and like he was holding the team together. Like, if he wasn't there, you would feel it. Like, it would be felt. Like, you remember that game against Miami where Otto wasn't there and Kelly did the inbound pass? It would, everybody physically felt Otto's loss in the game. I feel like he hasn't been playing like that. I feel like he's been kind of looking for his shot a little bit more than he's playing defense, and a little bit more than he's making those extra plays that help us win. I feel like he's been looking for a shot a lot more. And I feel like everybody else hasn't been looking for their shot. They've been, and not looking for their shot in a way, like, yeah, looking for a shot, like to make a shot. But I feel like everybody else has kind of been attacking more and going to get theirs. And I feel like he hasn't been going to get his. Like, the putbacks and rebounds, yes, but the putbacks and like stuff like that, he hasn't really been going. Like, Bradley Beal's been alley ooping, or getting the alley oop or whatever. He's been the putback. He's been dunking. He's been going aggressively for a bucket, and I feel like Otto hasn't been going aggressively for buckets. Shout out to Kelly Oubre though, because he did what I was talking about in my video for over the summer. Maybe he's seen it, God knows, but he's been doing what I wanted him to do in the other videos, which is just run in there, fly in there, use your athleticism and your length, and just fly in there and dunk the ball. When people miss, like, we need that. We need a person that's gonna come clean up those messes. We need like a Hassan Whiteside type player. And since we don't have that, that's what I liked about him. That's what I liked about Devin Robinson, because he could come in and do that. And I felt like he was like a baby Kelly Oubre, and I felt like I wanted Kelly to do that. I wanted him to be able to fly in there, use his athleticism to get those missed shots and put them back, grab those rebounds and stuff like that, like how Devin Robinson did a lot in his highlights. That was really his specialty. That's what made him really a special player from what I could see at Florida. And yeah, I wanted Kelly able to do that, so I was really happy that he did that. Yeah, we just need to play better defense. We need to pick it up. We have a game on Saturday against the Portland Trailblazers, and hopefully we can get a win against them, because right now we need to start stacking wins, because it's not looking pretty for us if we keep playing like this. So, peace, guys. It's your girl Denise. I'll be back later with more videos.